What's up, everyone, and welcome to another video. So I spent a lot of time on TikTok, way too much TikTok, and I saw multiple different times from multiple different creators kind of upgrading your Kodiak cake pancake mix to make them a little bit more light and fluffy. And you guys know I love Kodiak cake mix for pancakes, and so I had to try this. So like the moron that I sometimes am, I didn't save any of the videos that talked about how to do this miraculous thing with the pancake mix. So of course I went to Google and I found the website cakebycourtney.com, and I will link the link in the description below. I'm going to preface this and say that her recipe makes 20 pancakes. I don't need to make 20 pancakes. I'm making pancakes for me. So I'm going to be really cutting this recipe down, and I will link my comments and my measurements also in the description, but I'll also tell you them as I make my mix. So let's get started because I'm really hungry. So the recipe calls for 4 things, and I'm going to use 3 of them, and I'm going to tell you why in a second. It calls for Kodiak cake, flapjack mix, milk, eggs, and vanilla. I am omitting vanilla because I am using the Kodiak Cake's dark chocolate. I love this one. I love the chocolatey taste. I love that it has little chocolate chips in it, so it makes it seem a little bit more luxurious than regular just plain pancake mix. And it is a brand new box. That didn't go well. Oh well. So we're going to start out by measuring out, not our pancake mix, but I want to show it to you here. So this is how it comes in this really hefty little bag. So we're going to start out with beating up 1 egg in my container. So here's my little egg. I'm going to crack it into the cup. Throw that away. Wipe off my fingers. And so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of beat it up with my fork. That way it's all already combined when I go to add my other ingredients. Okay, and this is the cup that I'm using, and does it not look like the Pizza Hut cups of the 90s? That's actually why we got them. We got them several years ago around the 4th of July at Dollar Tree. And they stand there both like, oh my gosh, they look like Pizza Hut cups. And we used to have 4 of them, 2 tall ones and these 2 small ones for like juice, but something happened and one of them broke. And I don't remember exactly what it was, but I know I'm down to 1 of each now. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mix in my milk, and I am using unsweetened vanilla almond milk, and I'm just going to use 1/4 of a cup. So you guys know I'm on Weight Watchers, and up to about 3/4 of a cup of unsweetened vanilla almond milk is 0 points. Different brands are different amounts, so make sure to scan and double check your measurements. So I'm putting just a little under 1/4 of a cup of my almond milk in with my egg. Close this up because knowing me, I'll spill it everywhere. And then once again, I'm just going to whisk all the egg and the milk together so that my wet ingredients are all combined. Okay, so finally, I'm going to add my Kodiak cake mix. Snip, snip. And then maybe a little bit bigger hole. I don't like making too big of a hole, but I will, because I don't want it to spill everywhere, but I will end up putting this in a Ziploc bag in my cabinet. Okay, so measuring cup. And I just kind of press off and smooth it off in the bag so I have as even as a cup as I can. There we go. And I'm going to just dump about half of it in to start out with after I put this in the box for safekeeping. And start that. Now adding in the rest. I just didn't want like a big huge clump of the mix right on top, because then it's not going to mix well. Try to scrape out my measuring cup a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to mixy mix, and I'll catch up with you guys in a second. Okay, so we are all mixed up, and this is what it looks like. When I just have done it with water and the pancake mix, which is what I'm used to doing, it ends up being really thin, and I literally have to let it set and thicken up a little bit. But it's not quite as thick as what I'm used to, but it's not super watery runny, which is always a positive. Okay, so I had originally thought about making these into waffles, but the only waffle maker I have is a really tiny one, and I am worried that it's gonna like expand a lot and it's gonna like not cook properly. So I'm going to make one waffle in the little waffle maker, but I'm also going to make some pancakes, and that way I'll be able to like see the difference in how it cooks. So I'm gonna go cook my breakfast, and I will catch up with you guys here in a little. Okay, so I am done at cooking, and somehow I've injured myself. Like, I've got a crick in my neck. So I want to show you the pancakes versus the waffle, and I will link the waffle iron in the description below. I got it from Amazon, but it's by Dash, so it's like the little mini personal size one, and I think you can get it like Walmart and Target and stuff too. So here is my plate, so you can see the pancakes versus the waffle. I have to say that appearance wise, I actually prefer it in the waffle maker. The waffle comes out a little like darker than it looks like a chocolate waffle. The pancake looks dead. It looks really light. And here's the other one. I made two. They look really light, so I don't know if that's from like the egg or the almond milk, but they don't look like they typically do when I make pancakes. So here is the big thing. It's time to eat. So I'm going to take a bite out of the waffle and then a bite out of the pancake. In theory, I know they're going to taste the same. It's a textural thing. Okay, right off the bat, I do think that they taste a little bit more fluffier. And yes, fluffy is a taste. When I make it just the pancake mix and water, they're very, very thin. So I don't know if and I'll kind of show you this one. It is a little puffier than they tend to be when I make them with just the water. And I'll show you the kind of the convoluted one as well. So I do think they taste a little different. So I'll try this one. We can use our hands. It's fun. Okay. I will say that I'm missing the chocolate flavor. I use the same amount of Kodiak cake mix that I do to make regular pancakes, which is 1/4 of a cup. For me on Weight Watchers, that's 3 points. I'm missing the chocolate. I mean, I got a melted chocolate chip in there, so I got a little bit of a chocolate taste. But it almost has, it has a French toast texture to it, as far as the pancake goes. So I'm going to get another bite of the little waffle. The waffle is the same way. It doesn't have that chocolate taste that I've come to expect from making pancakes, and that's probably the mixture of the egg and the milk. Like I said, it does have a very French toasty texture to it. So am I a fan of this way of preparing it? No, I am not. It's extra if you are looking for a way to maybe bulk up your protein intake and you don't like the way that eggs taste like on their own, this is a great way to hide it. Out of sight, out of mind type thing. And so, like, you can mix it up, add your milk, add your pancake mix, and you're going to add the protein from the egg. Next time what I might end up doing is maybe separating the yolk from the egg whites and just putting like the egg whites in. It might lessen the French toasty texture a little bit. But overall, they're not bad. It's not unedible. I'm not a fan. If I buy dark chocolate Kodiak cake mix, I want to have chocolate pancakes. There's a reason why I do that. It's so that I get that it feels like a treat, and this doesn't feel like a treat. It feels like I'm being forced to eat something healthy, and I don't like that feeling. If I'm gonna force myself to eat healthy, I'm gonna eat like a carrot. So, let me know in the comments below. Have you tried this way? And did yours come out differently? Let me know. Maybe I need to try it with the regular pancake mix. It's hard to justify purchasing a box of the regular pancake mix because it's like $6 for a box. To try a recipe again that I wasn't a huge fan of in the first place. However, I can add things to it like blueberries and strawberries and stuff, and maybe like a few mini chocolate chips to change up the taste. So you never know. You may see recreate this video again later on with the regular pancake mix. So thank you so much for watching. Again, I will link it's Cakes by Courtney and the Dash waffle maker in the description below. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone!